Welcome to our Storm Replication Center. My name is Stephanie and I will be your personal stormologist today. Our storm experts have created a custom storm just for you guys. The forecast calls for some intense wind, heavy rain, and a few little surprises. So I hope you brought your ponchos. Uh-oh. During the storm, we'll be watching to see how some typical homes stand up in extreme weather. The weather is about to get nasty, so go ahead and put on those safety glasses for me. I hope everyone's ready to get Stormstruck. Good luck!
Waterproof. I think we're gonna get wet.
Service has issued a tornado warning for the immediate vicinity as impact on the next 30 minutes.
Toilet water.
Is everybody okay? Oh wow, that was some storm. When Mother Nature decides to go on one of her weather rampages, we certainly can't stop her. But we can be better prepared to weather the storm. I bet we can repair this damage and make our home stronger before the storm returns. Are you ready to try?
Yes.
Great. Using your personal mighty mitigator units, we're going to complete 8 tasks. Each task involves 2 choices. As I explain each one, you'll see information on the screens in front of you. Choose the one you think will work best. Vote using the appropriate button, and each task is timed, so make your decision quickly. When the voting is done, we'll see the results up here in front of us. And if there's a tie, I get to be the tiebreaker. All right, let's get this debris cleared out of the way, and then we'll get busy. Let's start with something to keep the rain off our heads. On your control screens, you'll see the 2 most typical styles of roof. Choice A is called a gable roof, and choice B is called a hip. Either looks like they'll do a fine job of keeping the rain out, but which do you think would hold up better in high winds? You have 5 seconds to vote. Votes are locked in. You said the hip roof. Stylish choice. Our second task is to cover that roof to protect it from the elements. Should we choose solid tiles or wind-resistant asphalt shingles? Asphalt shingles are the most common type of roof covering, with solid tiles being second in popularity. Which do you think would hold up better in wind, rain, and don't forget about sleet and hail? We'll go with those asphalt shingles, the popular choice. Whoops, I guess we need something to hold that new roof down. We have 2 options for keeping our home together. We could use nails to attach the roof rafters to the tops of the walls, and then bolts to hold it all to the foundation. That's choice A. Choice B is metal connectors like straps and clips. If you think those would do a better job of holding our home together in high winds, choose B.
B.
We'll go with those metal connectors. It seems like a strong choice to me. Oh. Those came out of nowhere. What's next? Let's get that garage door closed up. Is one garage door good enough, or would two be better? Does it make a difference? Vote A for one large garage door, or B for two smaller garage doors. Most of you think two are better than one. We'll soon find out if you were right. When I was a kid, my mom always told me to leave the windows open to equalize the air pressure in case of a tornado. Oh, that doesn't sound good, you guys. I don't know. Should we A, close the windows, or B, is it safer to leave them open just a little bit? All right, we'll follow my mom's advice and leave those windows open. Oh, looks like your neighbors could use a new set of French doors. Let's help them out. Should the doors A, swing out when they open, or B, open in towards the interior? Does it even make a difference? Well, I don't know, you decide. But do so quickly because that storm's getting closer. We'll have those doors open out. Alrighty. Great work, but you're not ready for the parade of homes just yet. We lost a lot of landscaping in that last storm. Let's replace it with something we think might do better. Should we choose A, the southern magnolia, or B, the sand pine, a tree that's native to the area? We'll go with the beautiful sand pine. Wow, I wish the trees grew that fast in my neighborhood. Pretty, huh? Oh, not so pretty. Okay, we have just enough time for one last task before we need to evacuate. Should we A, use heavy-duty duct tape to tape up the windows and protect against flying objects, or B, just leave it and head for the hills? Hurry up and vote, you guys. I did not bring my umbrella. Okay, you tape it. I'm getting out of here. Some intense winds. We recorded a couple of gusts up to 130 miles per hour. Definitely powerful enough to put your choices to the test. So let's see how well you did. The roof is a part of the home that takes the most beating in severe weather, so we'll start there. Your choice of the hip roof stood strong. Great work. Out of the two styles of roof, the hip roof's aerodynamic shape generally does better in high winds. The gable roof gives the wind a bigger target to push against. You can make the gable roof stronger by bracing in the attic, but if you have the choice, it's hip to pick hip. Even though we lost a fair number of shingles in the storm, either covering would protect your home. The key is how they're attached. Make sure your roofer uses the correct number of nails for shingles and screws for tiles. Shingles with too few nails or tiles held in place with mortar and glue alone won't withstand high winds, which could lead to water damage or damage to your neighbor's home from flying roof debris. You played it safe with those metal connectors. Great work. Nails alone are great at holding things in place, but high winds create a force to pop a nail right out. Metal connectors resist that force, and a strong, continuous connection from roof to foundation gives your home the strength it needs to resist high winds. No matter where you live, metal connectors are an important safeguard against wind damage. Your garage doors stood strong. Great work! Garage doors are a favorite target against high winds. The larger the flat surface area, the harder it is to resist the force. So generally 2 are better than 1. Make sure you choose a door with a high wind and impact rating, and if you have only 1 door, brace it from the inside and periodically check those nuts and bolts. I hate to say it, you guys, but my mom was wrong about this one. Open windows don't equalize air pressure, they just get you all wet and allow rain and wind to come in to do some real damage. So keep those windows closed and check the frame to make sure it is strong and tight. If you're replacing your windows, consider the added protection of impact-resistant windows. Ooh, your neighbors did not pick the hip roof, but they'll thank you for those doors. Doors that open out use the frame as extra muscle against the force of wind. Doors are often overlooked and can be the weakest part of your home. If a door fails, it allows rain and wind to barge right in. And those are 2 house guests you can do without. Your sand pine did not stand up to the storm. Generally, trees with deep root systems and strong trunks withstand high winds best. But no matter what you plant, make sure you do so far enough away from your home so it doesn't land in your living room. And keep it tidy, because dead and weak branches are always the first to fly in a storm. How do you think your tape did? Not too well. That's because high winds can make even the smallest objects destructive missiles of doom that no amount of tape can stop. So it's better to spend your time securing possible projectiles like toys, grills, lawn furniture, pets, and spouses before the storm arrives. If you live in a designated high wind area, consider approved storm shutters. Alright, out of a possible perfect score of 8, let's see how well you did. A 5! Not bad for first-time weather researchers, but I'm glad this was just a simulation. Give yourselves a round of applause. Whether you're building a new home or making improvements to an existing one, you can make your home more storm-resistant. Flash the Federal Lines for Safe Homes, Renaissance Re, Simpson Strong Tie, and State Farm are all working to make sure the latest information in weatherproofing your home is readily available. You can check out more
We're getting rain. Space Mountain.